All right, today we need to talk about the marquee. And this is my plan for the marquee. So I did some measurements. It's 8 inches tall by 29 inches wide. And I want plexiglass to go in there. And more than that, I want 2 pieces of plexiglass so that I have something to slide my my marquee picture into. So after I print something and get it all situated. So this is what I came up with as far as the design. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see this. I'm just going to show you a sample. So on a table saw, all you have to do really is set your fence so that it's about this far away. Right? You can measure it exactly for the blade, and then you just take a board like this and you run it down the line, giving you a nice straight groove. And that's how you do like picture frames, put the glass in it, etc. And so I decided to do that, but I decided to do 2 grooves. So after I cut it the first time and ran it down the table saw, I flipped it around and ran it down the table saw again. And then I cut 2 miter cuts at 45 degrees on each corner. And then from the very edge of the corner here to the very edge of the corner down here, that's the 8 inches. And then of course I did the same thing with here and there, right? That's the 29 inches. And so the way this is going to work is I'm going to put 1 piece of plexiglass on one side. I'm going to put 1 piece of plexiglass on the other side. And then I'm going to box it in with this frame. I'm going to put frame to the side and that's how. And then I'm just going to mount this whole picture frame to the front of my cabinet. I already have little places to do that. So that makes you ask, well, what if we ever want to change the picture? So I took one of my 2 and I cut out the slot on the inside. And to do that, I needed something that cuts at like a plunge tool of some sort. So this is a cheapo Chicago Electric oscillating tool, and it's just got this meaty. That's a better shot. Anyway, it's got a meaty bit, and it just does this vibration back and forth, and that gives you the ability to push it into a hole and have it cut. So it did the job. I'm happy. Okay, so next thing I got to do is glue and nail this whole business together and get it to dry. And as soon as it's dry, then we'll slide. Well, I'll probably have to slide the pieces of glass in before then and square it up to make sure that everything's true, because I need 4 right angles on this thing in order for it to fit in the space that I've provided. So let me glue it and get everything attached, and we'll take it from there. Okay, so that's what it looks like. Still got to do a little wood filling, because maybe I'll just clamp it together, because one of my nails came out in the bottom. I'll need to fill a hole. That's the LED lighting that will go in behind. Basically, I mounted it on a 1x3, and I just tacked it using a nail gun from the outside edge, and then patched the holes again. Alright, so what you may or may not be able to see is this pane of glass. There's 2 panes of glass, as you could see just a few seconds ago in my video. And this unit can come out. A piece of the glass can be slid out, and new paper can be put in if you decide you want to change what design you have here. So I need to sand it, prime it, paint it, patch little problems with the glue up. I might be able to clamp that tight enough to make it not be a problem. Anyway, that's everything I wanted to show you. When next you see this, it'll probably be painted and lighted, whether I've got my paper printed yet or not. We'll get into it. All right, I'll see you next time.